In today's news, this just in from Bitcoin magazine, Bloomberg senior ETF analyst says we have heard nothing to indicate anything but approval. This is massive news and reaffirming once again that we are mere moments away from witnessing history. And in that regard, we can see it here from XRP drops, the SEC's decision deadline for spot Bitcoin ETF approval per Bloomberg. We can see January 10th is ARK Invest and 21 shares deadline, January 14th is Bitwise, and January 15th is BlackRock, VanEck, Fidelity, WisdomTree, and Invesco. This confirms that we are going to see more than likely the approval of Bitcoin ETF in the first half of this month, less than 2 weeks away from now. But it's also strongly believed throughout the crypto space and the institutional leaders that all the ETFs will be approved at the very same time, because the SEC cannot play favourites. Therefore, that is why the deadline date is being set to be January 10th. That's when we should see all the ETFs approved. So just 1 week away from now, we can see history in the making. Now, I want to quickly switch gears for a second here because I got a massive video here from the digital asset investor and a comment here from Chad. As we can see here, this is what the adults in the room are focused on while they distract you with whether Gary Gensler will approve a Bitcoin ETF. Here in this video, they're talking about the next reserve currency and the end of the dollar. And when listening to this clip, you will understand where the BRICS Plus is heading and why oil is the key to local currency trade. In the future, digital currencies on new rails. When the synthetic demand for the dollar is no longer there, all that unwanted money comes back to the United States, which is very bad news.
There was a deal struck between Henry Kissinger and the Saudi kingdom that, hey, we're going to protect you, but for that protection, you're going to value oil globally in US dollars. The synthetic demand that has been created for dollars over the last 50 years is a byproduct of the protection of the Saudi kingdom. And so when you see Saudi Arabia and OPEC pushing back and signing all of these agreements to join the BRICS and to join this growing union of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the largest regional military organization in the world. In essence, you have the linchpin of the dollar hegemony being called into question. And I guess I would simply say that when you stop using the dollar for settlement, little by little by little, and so when that happens, when people no longer need to hoard dollars to buy oil, that synthetic demand dies. And what happens when those dollars are then dumped in favor of something else? Those dollars hit our shores in a tsunami of inflation, creating hyperinflation, which the byproduct of that is our interest rates that spike to the moon.
So this effectively reconfirms the worst. De-dollarization is in full force and there's a massive crisis on the horizon. However, with the BRICS making massive headways in the global financial space, this is where XRP will soar to the moon. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Godspeed, good day, and good night.